What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today in this video, guys, this is probably not something you want to hear, but this may be something that you need to hear. In this video, guys, I want to explain to you guys a couple of things that I've learned in cryptocurrency, and I think that really helps, especially on down days. This is a good reminder. I'm not saying today's a down day. I'm not saying it's an up day. I'm just saying in general. You know those days when like it could be like, what the snap? I'm down like 90%. What did I do wrong? Well, consider it the cost of tuition. I mean, just like you go to school, it's not free. It's the same thing in crypto. So I'm going to read to you guys a couple threads. I'll show you some videos at the end, just so you know I'm not blowing smoke up your buns. But let's go ahead and get into this thread so you guys can kind of get like a TLDR on the concept. Actually, I'll just show you guys the TLDR right here. The four main things you need to remember from this is, first, do not overexpose. Second, don't be greedy. Third, make sure you take profits. Fourth, think for yourself and come up with your own thesis. If you cannot explain to your friend why you bought the coin, then you probably shouldn't buy it. Let's go ahead and get into the thread. We're going to read the first section. This is what I shared with the DigiSquad members. Basically, it's the Discord community. So I'm going to go ahead and break down the first part of this. I'm going to go ahead and shrink my face to get it out of the way. Well, I want to do a TLDR. This is one thing I do with the Discord. This is the TLDR of the week. I usually do like a weekly wrap up, what happened, what's going on, etc. But basically, this is what it states. We all know the news of Andre was disheartening, but life goes on. And in my opinion, Fantom and his DeFi chain will go on. Fantom is not Andre, and Andre is not Fantom. So this is just kind of like paraphrasing what's going to happen. And then I go into basically the story, how I got into crypto, and basically why I started my channel. So when I first got into crypto, I bought whatever YouTuber said and pumped. Like, they would pump these coins, like literally. It was BitBoy, Superman. There was a bunch of others. I really don't want to shill them on this little video, whatever you want to call it. But I would get dumped on, like super hard. And it was painful. Like I learned a lesson. But it was a really good learning experience. The biggest thing I learned was risk management. After learning flipping alts as a game of musical chairs, I realized that I would not win every single one of them. I mean, dude. Like the best, literally the best, they bat at 50%. So if you're not okay with the losses, this game is not for you. Now, overall, you don't want them to be losses, but you want to be able to have your profits overtake your losses. So this is where risk management comes in. This is very important because if you spread your buys out with several different altcoins, this isn't talking about DeFi. This is talking about the altcoin days. I still do some today. You can use the wins to make up your losses. So let's give an example of a model of picking 10 different coins. If you throw at a good enough rate, as in like just one 10x, like 10%, that's all you got to do. It will pay for the losses. Yes, there are such things as 10x's, even 100x's, and yes, even 1000x's in crypto. It's not a joke. It's legit. And I will show you some in this video, and I even have documented timestamp videos with pricings on them so you guys can see it all. But no, this is not like blindly picking, throwing a dart and just like watching everything just shatter and explode. No, like you actually have to do research, and you need to look into the communities and the project and make sure you're not investing in vaporware. I've done the vaporware junk. I literally have. And sometimes you still catch the vaporware because it's really hard to sift through all these different altcoins. So your best bet is to have the winners pay for the losers, and then your winners still ride them out. So at this rate, if you're batting at 20%, you can usually be in the green. This is if you throw 10 darts and looking for that 10x. You can even spread it out more and do 20 darts, but I really wouldn't get over that more than that because it's really hard to like focus and do research. Like 20 is really a lot. I think 10 is the best. Because I mean, when you actually do research on these coins, it probably takes about 4 to 5, maybe even a week, like 4 to 5 days, or maybe even up to a week, to finally grasp and get somewhat of a concept and see actually what they're doing, going through Discord threads, Twitter threads, all kinds of junk. And then after you do that, you still learn things Sometimes you even learn a lot about a coin. You have a lot of conviction. You buy into it, and then you learn even more about it, and then you realize, oh, I didn't buy enough. Happens all the time. And then there's others where you're like, this is the best coin ever. You go all in, and then like 5 days later, you find something else out, and you're like, what the snap, dude? This is like the worst. This is why risk management is very important. But keep in mind, if you're swinging for the fences every time, yeah, that doesn't roll. Sometimes it's better just to go for first base. So your goal at this point is to do the best you can to get your principal back and let the house's money ride. Or you can just take profits and use DeFi. DeFi is something you can actually calculate the returns, obviously, as long as you don't get rug pulled and don't go uber degen, like doing something like a curve pool or whatever. Yeah, there is smart contract risk, but at least you can calculate the returns of like 10-15% on stable coins. And then wait to deploy on something like Bitcoin, Ethereum. Not financial advice. Those are just common blue chips that I've heard that everyone talks about. I'm just repeating what they say. But anyways, so here are some darts that actually worked for me just to show you that this is legitimate and it does work. Luna, it was 100x. Sand, like Sandbox, like the game, that was a 200x for me. One, like Harmony One, was a 70x. Cardano, 80, yes, this is not a typo. That was about a 50x for me. Cosmos, that was about a 9x. Juno, 10x. FXS, about a 25x. LivePeer, about a 20x. Secret, 9x. Luxo, 10x. Engine, 10x. DAG, 20x. DSLA, 40x. BNT, 15x. Deuce, currently at an 8x. Jewel at one point was a 25x, and that didn't even include compounding. And Matic at one point was an 80x. Now, this is not saying like, oh, dude, I know everything. In fact, I didn't know anything. I'm going to show you at the end of this video, like, here's a bunch of other darts I threw that literally got completely wrecked. All in all, it was him. I didn't do nothing. Like, literally. I mean, obviously, I did the research, and looked into it, and picked different coins. But all in all, it was that guy. So, let me go ahead and show you guys these videos, just show you guys I'm not blowing smoke. So here's the first one. This is Polygon. You guys see that price on the screen on the video? 2 cents. Now, at the peak, Polygon was worth like $3 or something like this. This video got 191 views. Awesome, good stuff. But yeah, you guys can research this video. You guys can look on my channel. I don't delete my videos. You guys can go there and see what happened. That was Polygon. Now let's go ahead and show you guys Sandbox. Sandbox, yes, 4.4 cents. I actually got this on a dipper. It went down to like 4 cents or like 3.9 cents, and I picked some up. Yeah, that was God was looking out on that one, man. That's all I can say. Another one is LivePeer. I remember getting this coin around $4.70. And what happened? Well, they made some news, and this coin literally pumped to about $100 at one point on one day. It was crazy. Yeah, so interesting coins. Right now, it's sitting at about a 5x, but still, yeah. Here's Luna. This was Terra Luna. I don't have the price chart on this one, but you guys can see the date. This was on December 5th of 2020. Oh wait, no, I do have a price chart right here. 47 cents. So yeah, that was the days when Luna was like 47 cents and we were up 17%. And I was like, what the snap? I'm going to buy this coin because I'm going to get wrecked. And I think Do Kwon is like the boss. And as soon as I bought it, it went down 20% to like 40 cents. And I was like, I'm not buying more. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Now, look. Those are not just like saying, look, I know everything, like I'm the best. The point is like, those are possible. Like I just showed you, it is possible. You can do it. You just have to research these coins and obviously pray to him. He'll take care of it. And you can look into the coins. Now, this is the second part I want to mention on. Some of these coins even had staking rewards. This is why I got into DeFi as well. You can't calculate the returns on these. So it's just things like this that pay off for the losses. All the gains, I will say, from him, as always, he's looking out. These are not all of them. Like there was several other ones that I'm not even mentioning. But the point is if you don't throw the dart, you will never hit the target. So you want to manage risk because if you go all in at one play, it gets completely and utterly wrecked, then you're out of the game. You aren't playing anymore. your investing confidence is hurt, believe me, I was just blessed that God was like, hey, look, I'm going to allow you to win a couple here and there. That way your investing confidence isn't hurt and you keep going at it. Once you lose your investing confidence, you'll be scared to keep going at it. Pray to him. He will take care of it and keep going for it. Don't give up. Don't lose all your money. Keep playing the game. That's it, period. So the gains, like I just showed you, the multiples, those pay off for your losses. I'm going to go ahead and get into the losses so you guys can see what's up. I know it's hard sometimes, but overexposing takes you out of the game, and you don't want to be out of the game. Like even now, like Deuce Finance, I bought that coin. Like it was like $50 when I bought the coin. I ended up selling the coin around $160, $170, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, nice. I did a 3x, and this stinking coin goes the next day to $300, and I'm sitting there like, bruh, what the snap? And it is what it is. But look, I got my principal back. I still have some Deuce. I can keep live and play for another day, so I can keep playing the altcoin game. So now those are mainly a couple of the gains. Let's go over the losses. These are fun because these are always learning lessons. Vader Protocol. I talked about that coin. It was around 8 cents. Here's the video. Yeah, it's this one right here. This coin was around 8 cents. Man, what the snap is going on with my hair? Yeah, dude. Oh wow, it's doing it again. Anyways, Vader Protocol. Talked about that coin about 8 cents, 8.5 cents. Where are we at now? It's like $1.08. It's like wrecked, like down 75%. But it is what it is. Like I didn't throw all my money at it. In fact, I was like, you know what? I'll throw some at it. Let's see what happens. I'm bullish this long term, especially if the stablecoin can get adoption. See how it rolls. Well, down 75%, and we'll see how it rolls. I mean, it's one of those things. Like, look, 100x from Luna, or even an 80x from Polygon, or 200x from Sand, they pay for those losses. If you just give up and you don't keep going at it, you can't win because you can't keep playing the game. Obviously, I'm not telling you to go gamble and say, Doge, SafeMoon, whatever those random coins are. These are actually calculated plays. So keep that in mind. Staked out is at a major loss, but I'm still holding. What was my thesis on it? Well, my thesis on it was that, hey, look, there's going to be a lot of new users getting into DeFi. They want to use DeFi in a simpler way. So I think this will be cool. But then you have things like Celsius X, and then you have Coinbase coming out with DeFi, and then it's like, oh, wait, I think they're going to take over. But I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see what happens. So I'm holding some just in case. And I heard they might give airdrops. I don't know. Ohm. Yeah, it's still at a loss. But I'm holding, man. 3-3, baby. Let's do it. But anyways, yeah, Ohm, dude. Man, that thing I bought, I spent like $5K. It went to like $70K. And then I wrote it all the way back down to like $3K. Good stuff. Good job, Drake. Remember, take profits. I failed my first rules, and I was like, what the snap? And if you guys want to see a video back when the days of Ohm, you can see here I did one back on July 24th. Oh, the future of stablecoins, July 24th, right here. Whatever. But yeah, that was explaining the theory of 3-3. I mean, everything in hindsight, I was like, what the snap? On Wonderland, I did a video on that as well. I'm glad I took profits on it, but I failed because I was like, I'm going to throw my money right back in. And what happened? We get wrecked. And it's like, all right, we'll see how it rolls. Now, Aave, oof, this thing down like 66%. DMG, rug pull, gone, roasted. Ren, good tech, but all right, I'm down 60%. It's okay. Algorand. It's even better tech, right? I'm down like 25% is what it is. Cyberfi. That was cool tech, man. Wasn't it? That literally went from $2 to $70. I didn't take profits. It was locked like dummy. I should have had, well, actually, I did have half of it unlocked. I was cheap with ETH gas fees. It went down to $50, and I was like, it's going to go back. Then it went to 30, and then I was like, it's going to go back. Then it went down to 10, and it's like, it's got to go back. And now it's at 2, and I'm at a loss, and it's like, loser. So it's just another lesson learned. I think that was shilled by Sheldon Evans too. But dude, like, that's not saying his channel is bad. I'm just saying that's where I saw it on. Like, I wasn't thinking for myself. I was like, oh, this is cool tech. This is a good idea. Yeah, I did do some research into it, but no, it didn't turn out. Cody. Yeah, I watched Banter. I watched Crypto Banter. He shilled the mess out of Cody. And yeah, that was a really good pick. No, it wasn't. Ferrum, not Fantom. It says FRM. That was a BitBoy one. Yeah, that one, rug. Like, not rug, but like it's wrecked. If Ferrum Network is out there, I'm not saying you're a rug. I'm not saying you're wreckage. I'm just saying BitBoy pumped your coin and I got wrecked on it. It is what it is. DDIM. Thanks, Ivan. You're the man. It went down like 70, 80 bucks or like 100 bucks. Good news is, though, I took profits. I got my principal back, and I let the house's money ride down that way. My house money is gone. It's like wrecked. Ramp DeFi. I did not throw in a lot at this, but there was one of those Chinese guys, YouTube channel. I can't even remember what it was. It was like box mining or something like that. And he was like, yeah, Ramp DeFi is going to be the next big thing. I like Ramp. Ramp is really cool, but it's a farming coin. So it gets completely and utterly wrecked because there's a lot of emissions. I don't know what it'll do long term, so I'm still holding it. We'll see what happens. We had the gains pay for the losses. Now, I mean, I show you all these different coins because I could have gone all in on each and every one of these coins, or I could have just picked two of them and I said, I'm going all in. Well, if they get wrecked, I'm losing all my money and I can't play anymore. Now, look at this disclaimer I made. I'm not saying it was any of these YouTubers' faults for buying any of these coins. I clicked the buttons. I got wrecked. It was my dumb self who did not understand, and I believed every single word they said. Now, I want to go back and read this part. I could go on and on with the list, but the message is that just Matic and Luna make up for the losses and then some with profit. So that's what you got to factor in. If you color in the gains, you can keep playing the game. And I want to leave you with this last part. This is the summary. The sector you are in allows you to make enormous gains on different coins. Just be careful. And 2, not overexpose. Don't be greedy. Take profits. Think for yourself and come up with your own thesis. If you cannot explain to your mom, dad, or your brother why you bought that coin, then you probably should not buy it. Now, you're probably asking, well, you're a YouTuber. Are you going to dump on me? Well, first off, I'm not telling you to buy any coin, period. I get wrecked 100 million% of the time. I think that's 100 million. That might be 100 gazillion. I just explained to you what I'm doing and why I do what I do. This helps build my thesis, my conviction, and you guys click the buttons. You need to make your own decisions. Just because I say something doesn't mean it's a winner. Nobody bats at 100%. In fact, the best, they bat at 50%. If you're 100%, you just have not been playing long enough. If you don't take anything from this thread that I just read to you guys, this is what you need to take. Don't always swing for the fences. Sometimes just going for first base is your best bet. Be safe. Don't overexpose yourself. Have fun. Keep playing the game. Remember, if you get wrecked, it's the cost of tuition. Let's go ahead and leave you guys with a wisdom one-liner. By the way, everyone's been harping the mess out of me. This is the second word. It's elite. Now, I'm not going to be shilling any more words. I notice a lot of you guys are doing like the bots and like the little finders and whatever stuff. That's cool and all. But like, dude, if I give out these words, you guys are going to hack it so quick. Like, you're just going to destroy it. So this is the second word. Maybe I'll give another word like a couple weeks down the road, maybe 2 weeks down the road. But the next word is elite. So the first is lucky. The second is elite. I gave a bunch of hints at it in the other comments if you guys are watching the videos. By the way, guys, I appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to jump in the Discord, no, the private words are not in the Discord. There is some exclusive content that I don't show on YouTube. And I just show you guys some different strategies I'm taking in the market. And I'll also post content before I even post it on YouTube. So some of the public videos, they'll be in Discord before they even show up on YouTube, like a couple days before. Proverbs chapter 18, verses 18. Yeah, casting the lots settles disputes and keeps strong opponents apart. Casting the lots is like rolling the dice back in the day. So like, when in doubt, rock, paper, scissors it out, baby. What does that mean? Well, I don't know. It's just like, yeah, just rock, paper, scissors whenever you're like, we should go to Chili's, Burger King, whatever, do roll of the dice, and whatever that dice says, or rock, paper, scissors, that's where you go. That way no one can argue. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next one. You guys can also catch me on tweeters at rent a home fast, like literally at rent a home fast.